When you're reaching out to news stations, I'm actually putting on a local event and I'm going to be reaching out to news stations. I'm curious, is this just a law of large numbers type of thing? You're just going to reach out to as many as possible, or do you have a strategy for actually getting that PR with that news station?
Well, luckily, I have a connection with kind of some station managers. So I've
Yep.
worked in television. I work for Ellen. I don't think we've said that on this show, but I worked for the Ellen show for 16 years now. So that gives me connections, if I want it, with different affiliates where that show airs around the country.
Mhm.
So I have kind of one strategy surrounding that. How do I get in touch with the networks around the country that are already airing the show? And I'm kind of related to the show. I'm a part of that show. So here's Ellen's warm up guy, and here's this fun project he's doing with his wife, right?
So you have some
So that,
credibility.
yeah, so there's that. There's also my wife is, and the timing couldn't be more perfect. So she's a cast member on a new reality show that's going to be airing on Amazon Prime. It's called The Pack, and this is basically Amazing Race with dogs. So Lucy and our dog Duchess traveled the world in January and February, and this is Amazon's biggest show ever, and that's coming out November 20th, 3 days after our book. So the hope is that she's going to get some national attention as well. She was the only mom on the show. So again, it fits into our
Yeah.
overall theme. She's the only parent on the show, I believe. So she can take news appearances or talk show appearances if we're able to get them on our own, or I could be a part of it, or doesn't really matter, whatever they want, right? So we have to, I guess this is a long-winded answer to your question, but I'm lucky to be connected to different stations around the country, and but even with that said, they're not going to take a bad pitch. So it's got to be the right pitch. How do you
Yeah.
craft it so it adds value to their talk show, newscast, whatever, as opposed to just bringing an author on to talk about his or her book?
Makes sense. Makes sense. All about providing value and giving yourself all those opportunities. And I can tell you that's one of the reasons I love video podcasting, because you just create a huge network of people. You and I would have probably had the chance to chat if I didn't have a video podcast. It builds your authority in a topic. And of course, you get attention because people are watching. I'm getting messages all the time and all the time. Please, and listen, guys,
Yeah.
girls, if you are reaching out to someone and you want to be part of a project, like Tommy said, figure out that message, that way that you can actually provide value to their business, because that's what people care about. They want to bring you on board so you can help provide value to them and their audience. So,
By the way, yeah, absolutely, you said it. You said it well. And I just went through that moment when I realized this is a video podcast too, and I'm a mess without when my wife's not in town. I could care less what I look like. So apologies to you video viewers, but hello.
it's all right. I'm sure it'll hold up. You don't happen to have a Christopher Walken pillow nearby, do you? Because that would
I
be.
don't have one. I could show you these. Again, she beat me to it. I haven't even ordered them yet, but guys have been sending me like links to There's Nicolas Cage pillows. So at some point, it won't be on this trip that she's gone, but at some point, the entire house is going to be covered with a cast of random movie stars or whatnot.
You're gonna create a phobia. She's gonna think every time she walks out, she's gonna come back to all these weird facial pillows. But
That's right.
I'm into it. I'm into it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed this episode. I've got several other episodes right here for you. Smash one of these videos to make sure that you don't miss out on the tips, tools, and tactics of industry experts. Let's take that side hustle full time. Smash one of these links.